Hey everybody, this is Matt with Life with Annie.
Well, give him a second. It doesn't show up right away. You have to wait till you see it.
Okay, well, I'll wait a second. It went 3, 2, 1, and the red live came on, so I just started talking.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Well, you go on with yourself.
Okay. All right. Hey, this is Matt with Life with Annie. We're here a continuation of clean out the stand-up freezer and stuff.
Thunder
is telling us what to do. He's giving us instructions, I guess. So we're just taking guesses right now what we're getting ready to cook or put together for tomorrow's meal out of our freezer. So we've as soon as we get it cut down, we think that another butcher box shows up and it fills back up again. So we're trying to get it back down. So when the butcher box shows up, it's just basically filling empty space in, where instead now it's showing up as we're not quite full.
Are you seeing any people come on yet?
Yeah, there's a few people on there.
Okay.
There's about 1 or 2 on.
All right.
Hey, Judy. Judy's watching from Mississippi.
So, yeah, I'll be there in just a minute.
Ann's getting something together, so we're taking guesses on what we're getting ready to show you all. What we're going to.
Can you guess what we're cooking?
Guess what we're cooking with our that we took out of our freezer. We're cleaning it out. So we're looking for guesses right now. Not that there's any prizes if you win, but we're just looking to see if people can figure out what we're going to be putting together here. Hey, Sarah, Elaine, Marcia, Debbie. Hope everyone's doing well. It's a lot warmer today here in South Carolina than what it has been. It got up to about 50 today, I think. It was a heat wave. Had to almost go short sleeve shirts.
Okay, Matt.
Okay, you ready? What do you need me to do?
I
haven't got any guesses. Everybody just saying hello. No guesses yet.
You can hold up this box right here because I'm going to need you to...
Hold up what now?
That box.
This box.
Yeah,
okay.
You can show them that and tell them that's what we're going to have. That's what we took out of our freezer.
This is what we took out of our freezer.
All right, so if you want to.
But I got it covered. I'm not seeing it yet.
Well, you got to. Then
you all ready?
I need one.
Yeah.
Open one up and put it in that pan there.
All righty.
Y'all, I'll be right with you. But as you can see, we have a big old oven bag
on the Matt and Ann comedy show here.
Yeah. Go ahead and open it up and put it in the...
Hey, it's open.
Okay. Let's set it in the pan.
Set it in the pan.
Smush it down because I'm going to put this down in there because you got to do the other part to it. Right. Is there room for it to go in there, you think?
Oh, yeah, we'll get it in there.
Okay, you ready?
I've got a guess of ham so far as the first guess.
Here I'm coming. You ready?
Yeah, we're ready. We're all ready. Here we go. Here comes if you guessed turkey. Yeah, we got a turkey guess right there before you showed up.
Henrietta turkey. This is not a Tom turkey. Hey, everybody.
This is a hen.
I'm going to go wash my hands really well.
This was a hen and not a Tom. So we got this for Thanksgiving this year, and then we ended up going to our niece's for Thanksgiving dinner, so we didn't cook our turkey. So we've had it in the freezer, and it takes a lot of space.
Yeah, there you go.
So I pulled this out of the freezer a couple days ago, and it was amazing how much space. It's like this big vacuum opened up, and so I was able to move some stuff around and make a little more room in there. So this is definitely going to be it was definitely a room creator, and it's going to be an excellent Sunday dinner. So I'm really looking forward to that. So when you get done, I'm gonna wash mine because I got a little bit of turkey.
Okay.
I touched it when going into the bag a little bit.
I gotta warm my hands up a minute. But there was just a little bit of ice.
We had a lot of guesses. Everybody was guessing ham. It looks like was the biggest guesser.
Yeah. Well, that's close.
Yep. Deborah's making an apple cobbler right now. Deborah, I'm on my way over. Yep. Angie's got a turkey. There's some guesses there. Happy Saturday to you too, Carol. Yep. Debbie said he had a turkey bag. That's what it was. We got us a big Henrietta the hen here. We're going to be getting her all fixed up. We're going to have us Thanksgiving in January. What we're going to have this year.
Okay.
Okay, leave the water running.
Yeah,
I was going to wash my hands.
You can wash your hands. Okay, everybody. Sorry about that. But yeah, we are still working on our freezer. We have made a lot of progress, but this was a big deal in there, and it was taking up a lot of room. And so we're going to make ourselves just a little January Thanksgiving, January Christmas, whatever you want to call it.
Dear Given. We're doing a Dear Given.
Jergiven?
You're giving me some turkey.
Okay. So, Matt's he fried a turkey a couple of years ago, and he injected it with this, Tony's chair, or however you say it. And it's the butter flavor, thing. So Matt's going to inject this. And Matt, if you want to, I might let you do that back here, and then I'll do the other thing up here.
Okay.
Or do you want to do it right here?
No, because they're going to want, cause they don't really care about seeing me do the injections. I mean,
Okay.
You go to the doctor's office getting injected. They just want to see you.
Deborah says you can eat turkey anytime. I agree. A lot of sandwiches with that big boy. Well, it's a girl. It said hen on the paper, so.
Well, it's still a big boy, though.
Still a big girl. All right, so while Matt's doing that, and can y'all hear us? Matt's wearing a microphone. I'm wearing a microphone. I don't know if they're coming through or not, but let's see. I'm going to make a little Sunday pie to go with our turkey. And if y'all remember back before Christmas, at the beach, I made a key lime pie, and it was so good. And then I made them for Matt's work. I made a key lime pie for his work. And then I took one over for Thanksgiving when we went. But I wanted to do it with lemon, because y'all know I'm a lemon girl. And so, y'all had suggested getting this Nellie and Joe's key lime juice before. So I bought the lemon juice, and I'm going to just do, the pie with some lemon juice and make a lemon pie because I love it. So, and this one's a little bit different than the original. You need an 8-ounce block of, cream cheese. And you're going to need 1 can of Eagle Brands or whatever sweetened condensed milk that you use. You're going to need 1/3 of a cup of lemon juice. And I think that was it. And then you need your little graham cracker pie crust. This one you don't even bake for, what was the other one, 8 to 10 minutes or something? You don't even bake this one. You just chill it. So that's what we're going to do.
It be chilling.
It's going to be chilling.
So it says to pour this into a cup so you don't cross-contaminate. Do we have a cup that can pour this?
Yes. Let me grab you one. Hold on 1 second.
All right,
you want to talk to them while I grab you a cup?
All righty. I'm going to shake it some more here.
How much is that? You need a big cup? Or?
Well, it says just in whatever you don't use, you can put it in the refrigerator. It just says so you don't cross-contaminate, so you can use anything that's left over. Okay. So good to see y'all. Love turkey anytime. So yeah, I like turkey too, since
that's your nickname.
That's my nickname. Turkey Todd.
Thunder, can you be a good boy? Okay. All right, so let me get back to this pie here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put my block of cream cheese in here.
Dr. Muse, report
I'm not having dressing, Mary Lynn, tonight. We do have some sides in the freezer. I'll show you those in a second if I remember. So we're just going to keep it easy. I thought about dressing, but I just didn't want to do that. We're going to cut some corners on this one. Oh, let's see. I need to cut this package too. So, how many of y'all have made a turkey in January? Mary Lynn says, hey to Thunder.
Thunder was saying hey. He was saying a lot of things.
He's being quiet now, so we're going to leave him be. All right. I'm just going to kind of mush this up a little bit. Love turkey in the bag. Yeah, I do too, Barbara. We're just taking an easy route. We're just, I'm trying so hard to clean out stuff, and I've done really well. As a matter of fact, we did go to the grocery, we went to Walmart today. And the only thing I got food-wise was, what did I get food-wise, Matt? I bought things like little cleaner type
You
things.
bought some
and
yogurt.
I did buy some yogurt, and I got fish. Y'all know I've been talking about fish. Well, I found some fish that I'm going to try. And see how I like it. I ended up getting what? Cod? Was it cod, Matt?
I think you got cod, yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to pour my can of Eagle Brand in here. It smells so good. And then I'm just going to mix this around. And then we'll add our lemon juice. So I think I bought a bag of fish. I bought cod, and it's a white fish, and it's kind of thicker. What was the other one? Haddock. Was it haddock that I was looking at?
Yeah, it was haddock is the other one you were looking
But
at.
the cod was a little bit thicker, looked a little meatier, so I thought I'd try that one and see how I like it. So other than that, I think that was basically, I think I did buy a little pack of cheese, but that's it. So we're using up what we have, and I'm loving it. I am so proud of myself.
And we had an adventure today, too.
We had an adventure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went to the store. That's an adventure.
That is a big adventure.
I put half of a bottle in this turkey. I think that's probably enough, huh?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know why you couldn't put all of it in there.
Well, I can if you want me to.
Let's see. I mean, it'll just be really flavorful. Do y'all ever use those injector things? When Matt fried that turkey that year, that is all we used. I'm not putting any celery, onion, carrots, or anything in the cavity. He's just going to do that butter, and we're going to let it bake tomorrow in that bag. And I think it'll be really good. Okay. Thank you, Darlene. Y'all just overlook Thunder. Our dogs are older dogs, and we're starting to have some issues with them, so we're just trying to deal with it the best we can. So sometimes they're going to bark. Well, Thunder's going to bark.
Lucy don't ever bark.
Lucy rarely ever barks. All right. Now I'm going to measure out 1/3 of a cup. Tina says her son-in-law uses that injector, and it's delicious. Yeah, we had it, and we loved it, so that's why it's simple. It makes it a little easy. Let me get this little seal off of this lemon juice. Okay. 1/3 of a cup. So what did y'all do today? Katie says still cold and snow still, something about the papers. It went too fast. Let's see. The whole bottle is too much, Lisa says. It tells how much according to the weight of the meat. So maybe
Yeah,
not.
probably should have read the instructions, but hey, you know.
And I'll be excited because once we eat turkey tomorrow, I love turkey sandwiches.
I don't see on here where it tells you how much to put in there, but 1 ounce per pound. Oh well, we went a little overboard.
Oh well. we'll deal with it tomorrow.
Because I got more than 1 ounce per pound in here. I'm not sure how many ounces the turkey was, but I put over half the bottle.
Well, that's good. If
I
you
put
put
it
half the bottle, that's fine.
Well, I put 3/4 of the bottle, probably.
Okay.
Let's just see how much is left. Yeah, I put about 3/4 of the bottle in there, so that should be good. It's, what was the poundage in this turkey? I don't
I
remember.
think we usually get like a 10 to 12 pound turkey, don't we?
Yeah, something like that.
I gave you the label.
Yeah, but I don't know where I put it.
Oh,
Now, this is contaminated, so we can't use this butter. It's got to go in the trash because
okay.
it's been in the turkey baster
All right,
thingy.
let me get my crust open here. I don't get anything on that because I can cook that. Can I rinse my hands off, please,
Nope.
sir?
You can get something on my chicken, my turkey, or whatever it is. All right, let me just close this bag up then right now.
Let's see. Yeah, you can just kind of twist it around the top, get the air out, and then we'll put that in the refrigerator. And then tomorrow morning we'll get up and we'll turn the stove on.
Is the whole pan in the refrigerator or just the?
We'll see how everything fits.
Well, I can move some stuff around maybe and get that in
Well,
there.
we'll do that after the video.
Okay.
Hey,
I'll throw this in
Sarah.
the trash. I can rinse my hands. I'll rinse my hands again.
Did you put those sides in the freezer, Matt, up here or down?
They're downstairs in the freezer.
You can grab those and we'll show them. So that's what I say. We're doing it really easy, y'all. We have pre-made sides and
They're delicious. We've had
they
them
are
before.
delicious. Yeah, we get them at our butcher shop here locally.
So do you want me to? Which one do you want me to
You
bring
can
up?
bring all four and maybe we can vote on what we're going to have.
Back up, buddy. I gotta get down here.
What is
Gotta get some
Tuscan
stuff.
broccoli? That sounds good. Now the last one of these had a double lid. I guess this one doesn't. Hey, Juanita in California. I hope you're not anywhere near those fires. Oh, you're in Northern California. Okay. You know, Elise, my grandmother always did that. She would get up in wee hours of the morning and turn the oven on. I'm just a little nervous to leave the oven on all night with us being asleep. I know it'd probably be fine, but I don't know. I'm just a little... crock pot, I don't mind doing that, but an oven, I don't know. All right, so I'm just going to pour this. You thirsty? I'm going to pour this lemon goodness into our pie crust, and then we're just going to put this in the refrigerator to chill.
Better.
And this is just a graham cracker crust.
A cracker of grams.
Mm-hmm. Did you get the... Oh, you got them?
I got them.
Okay, we'll show those in just a second.
Your wish was my command. Is that stuff any good?
I haven't tasted it yet.
We should probably taste it, make sure it's all right.
Oh, I cleaned the bowl pretty good.
Why'd you go up and do that for?
What'd I do a darn full thing like that for? I don't know. Is it good?
I don't know. I can't really.
Well. All right, so there is our lemon. I guess you could call this kind of a refrigerator pie. Hey, Sandra in Florida. And Nancy. Okay, so we'll put some water in that. I'm just going to taste it.
Oh, I see how you did. You gave me nothing left in the bowl, but you kept the. You are so mean. And then you
It's good though.
and then you throw the spatula so I can't
Well,
even
be
get.
careful of that, okay?
Is that getting
It's almost
anything off the
cooked now.
spatula? So wrong.
All right. So here's our pie, and Matt has our turkey already. This is one of the easiest meals, y'all. Hey, Murda in Puerto Rico. Yeah, you know, Pamela, she doesn't leave the oven on when she's sleeping either. My grandmother, she used to put something in the stove on Sunday mornings, and then we'd walk to church, and church was just 2 blocks from her house, and she'd just leave it cooking. I'm just nervous to do that.
Well, I know my mama would cook a turkey all night long when we were.
That's what they were saying, but
And she'd get up every so many hours. She'd get up and baste it with 7-Up.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all. So we had some sides in the freezer, and we'll show you what. Then, like, we buy these at our local butcher shop, and I love them. So we're going to decide what we're going to make with this. So I know it's real easy, but y'all, these are so good. These are St. Clair, or all of them St. Clair brand. And they started carrying them about, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And
we got them a couple years ago for Thanksgiving.
And
first
they
time.
are so good. So this is the baked potato casserole. So we
haven't had that one yet. That's one we haven't had.
I think I did have. Did
You
I
did?
not have it? Maybe I didn't.
No, I don't
Now I'm
remember.
gonna tell y'all from experience, we have had this one many times. It is so good. It's almost as good as my homemade sweet potato casserole. Almost as good. Pretty darn close. So we've got that one. Then we've had this one before, and this is very good. Broccoli, rice, and cheese casserole. And then this one we've never tried, right?
Nope, I don't think so.
This is the green bean casserole.
And there's only 2 of us eating this stuff, so.
Yeah. So I'm probably going to cook 2 of these sides.
Tracy's got a little bear.
Yeah, there's that little bear. Somebody posted that the last time, a couple of people, and it's so cute because his hand is just, his paw is
Going a
going
mile
so
a minute.
fast. Yeah.
There's only 2 of us, and what does it say? These are 2 pounds, so I'm not sure.
Which one do you want? We'll just, which one would y'all cook? Which 2 would y'all cook? Now, keep in mind, although I consider the sweet potato casserole, or a souffle is what we call it, a dessert because it's sweet. And we do have a pie. So Becky says she's never seen this brand. These are delicious. They taste almost homemade.
Yeah, I would normally go with the broccoli and cheese. Broccoli, rice, and cheese, and the sweet potatoes. What I would go. That would be my first 2 picks.
But we do have a
So
sweet.
if we're going to skip the sweet potato because we're having the pie, then I would go with the baked potato.
So you want.
So I would go those 2 there. The broccoli.
That's two starches though. 2.
Well, yeah.
You
I
don't
mean,
want
then I guess you could go with the
green bean casserole.
green bean casserole, and then
Whole green beans cooked in a from-scratch traditional creamy sauce topped with crispy fried onions.
Well, then I'd go with that one, and then you just choose which starch you want. But what's everybody else saying?
Kay, we get these at our local butcher shop. They just started carrying them a couple of years ago, and they're delicious. Somebody said sweet potato and green bean.
Sweet
potato
sounds great. What brand
What
is that?
brand is it?
St.
St. Clair. Established 1976.
Why don't you put the recipe
Broccoli.
out for the pie? Here we got a broccoli and casserole.
And sweet potato, green bean, and baked potatoes. I don't know, Matt. I guess I'm going to let you pick. If you want a second sweet, that's fine.
I say we'll just go with the green beans and the sweet potatoes this time around since we've never had those 2.
Green beans and the sweet potatoes?
Not that we talk even the baked potatoes. We'll go with those 2.
Green beans and baked potatoes?
Yep.
Okay, so Matt's choosing this. What is in the baked potato?
Potato.
Sliced russet potatoes with all your favorite loaded baked potato toppings together in one delicious casserole. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be good because we've had, like I said, the sweet potato multiple times. And we've had the broccoli and rice and cheese multiple times. And they're delicious. Team green beans, Tammy says.
It's just funny. There's actually more carbs in the green beans than there are in the potato.
Well, it's probably from those crispy onions they put on there.
And you can put all.
QVC sells this brand at the holidays. I bet they're not this price though.
You want me to put them back in?
Whichever two you want
I'm going to get these two, but you need to go ahead and put them all back in the freezer.
Yeah, just put these on the top then.
Yeah, I will.
So how easy is that meal? The hardest part was dealing with Henrietta, the turkey.
You got to sit down here and be quiet,
I know
baby.
sweet potatoes are a side dish, Jenny,
We
but
go on a video,
in
so you
our
got to keep the
family,
noise down, okay?
it's like
Excuse
dessert
me.
to us. We just love it because we make it from scratch and it's got the brown sugar and the nuts. We don't like marshmallows on ours. Our family, when it comes to the sweet potato souffle, as we call it, we're not a marshmallow family in that regard. Jill says QVC carries it too. Mary says that's a good choice, Matt.
Yeah, I'm not a big marshmallows on my sweet potatoes either. I like the casserole with the crust on the top instead of the sweet potatoes.
Yeah. They all sound good, Pamela says. Is there room for... Okay, so I guess we're going to put the turkey in later.
Well, we got to decide if you want to put the turkey in, then we got to...
If you think we can make room for it, we can go ahead and put the whole pan in. If not, we'll take it out of the pan and set it on a
we can move
smaller plate.
Put that there. We can move this out the way and move these out the way.
Becky says, good choice. She'll be over tomorrow. Come on over, Becky.
We'll have plenty. Alrighty.
Got it. Now, we had to eliminate a shelf in our refrigerator when Matt took the turkey out of the freezer Wednesday. So when we finish cooking this turkey up tomorrow, we will have our shelf back.
All right.
Katie, you don't like sweet potatoes. I do. How many servings are in those? Would you say?
That's what I was trying to figure out. I was trying to figure out what the...
For us, probably 4, but...
They're 2 pound packages.
But for, if they, depending, I guess, on the size you scoop out. Julie doesn't like the marshmallows on top either. Hey, Lori from Jessup, Georgia. Oh, and y'all, I have a message from Mama Thunder. Hold on one second. Thunder. Be a good boy. Stop that barking. We're going to be with you in just a minute. Matt went to the post office again yesterday, and there were 20 cards in there for her. And she had gotten, like 10?
Yeah.
A couple days earlier.
Yeah.
So she wanted me to tell y'all, thank y'all so much that it has boosted her spirits, receiving those cards. I haven't gotten them over there to her yet, but I will get them over to her in the next few days. She said, you open them for me, and look at them all. I said, no, Mama, they're addressed to you. Every one of them has our address, and in parentheses or underneath Mama or Julia, so I said, they're for you, so I'm going to let you open them. And so, yeah. Hey, Millie, you've never seen me before. Well, it's good to see you too, and I hope we'll see you many more times on here. Thank you, Debbie. Hey, is it Lawrence in Ireland?
That ain't gonna work.
Let's see.
Trying to find where to put your pie at, baby. So I'm gonna have to put it down in the other one.
Okay.
I can get it on there, but it has a little bit of a lean to it, and I don't want to open up.
I
don't want to come flying out when.
Let me just put these in the trash real quick. Can you get it in there?
I can get it in here.
Okay.
This one I can get it into.
All right. And then when I get ready to serve that pie, do we have any Cool Whip or
We've got
whipped topping?
We got whipped topping.
Okay.
We got Cool Whip in the tubs.
Yeah, in the freezer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll put a little dollop of that on there. Deborah, no, it's not her birthday. They're just little get well cards. She had a little procedure done a couple weeks ago, and so
and she's still feisty.
She's still feisty. Yes, she is.
I always give her a hard time.
Yep.
Hello, Annie from Michigan.
She's doing great, Denise. I talked to her earlier, and she wanted me to tell y'all thank you so much for all the cards. It just made her feel so much better. Yes, Mary Beth, I sure will.
I might even go pick her up and bring her over.
Yeah, if she'll come,
I'll just go kidnap her.
just go grab her. Thank you, Deborah.
She'll come if I ask her because I'm her
You want to
favorite.
get in the video?
Because I'm Meemaw's favorite, so if I ask her, she'll come.
Everybody's Mima's favorite.
No, I'm Meemaw's favorite.
Everybody is. Let's see.
Bring them off. What kind of shrug surgery did Mom have?
It was just a little outpatient surgery.
Alexander City, Alabama. Beverly's watching from. Ogden, Utah. Hello, Nancy from Ogden, Utah.
Thank you, Mary Lynn.
Blue pie filling for
Blueberry pie filling.
so that's what I was trying to read. Mom was doing well. Yeah, she said QVC sells out of them sides all the time. Yeah, our butcher shop started carrying them a couple years ago, and we saw them in there. I thought, well, shoot, that price, we're grabbing them.
Yeah. We've bought them several times. I haven't gotten the green bean casserole. They had a macaroni and cheese one there too, but I would probably be the only one that ate that. So it was just a little more than I wanted to eat.
Love watching y'all cook and hearing your lovely accent. A Canadian fan near Toronto, Ontario.
Yeah, we got some accents down here.
Stephanie wants to know which butcher shop the lady went.
And I tell you what,
Anderson's Meats is where we get them from.
I say pie because I just, I could take the time to say pie. I can't do that. I cannot be not me.
It's a pie.
Yeah, it's pie. It'll always be a piece of pie.
Pizza pie or piece of pie?
Piece of pie.
Not a pizza pie?
Because I'm Southern and it would just be fake if I tried to. That's just not how I talk.
Carol said put flour in the turkey bag. What's that do?
I don't know.
Carol, what's the flour in the turkey bag do? Star told us to go grab your mom and bring her over.
Yeah.
We'll probably do that. We'll at least ask her anyways.
I would love for her to move in with us, but she won't.
She said it's because of thunder. He won't stop barking.
No.
That's my joke. He's barking right now.
She just won't. She's very independent, and that's how she is. Shirley, we are in South Carolina. I'm from South Carolina. Matt's originally from West Virginia.
West Bygod, Virginia. Favorite people to watch. Oh, well, thank you. Favorite people to watch.
Let's see. We do not have snow here. We just got a brief little dusting. It looked like snow, like pepper.
It was gone the next morning.
Yeah, and on our grass, it didn't really even show up. I guess because our neighbor's grass, one neighbor is just like dirt mostly, and the other neighbor has this taller grass, and it showed up in their yards. But we were in the middle, and we have some kind of
our grass is yellow during the winter time.
And you just couldn't even see it in our yard.
But we went down on the road the next day because I had to go pick up some stuff.
Supposed to put flour in the bag to keep it from bursting. I've never had one to burst before.
Well, we don't tie it completely shut.
No, I don't tie it completely shut, but I've never had one to. Now watch this one do it tomorrow.
Someone said we were funny earlier. I didn't get a chance to see who it was.
You can make a few slits. Yeah, we might, and that might, because it's been a while since I've done a turkey in a bag. We could take a knife and just cut a few little slits before we get it going in the morning. Yes, he is from Huntington, Francis.
Yep. Born and raised. Well, they got snow down there in Myrtle Beach, Katie Teresa says. They still got
I
snow.
think they got like 5 inches.
And that's equivalent to 5 feet for them.
Yeah.
Mears, Michigan got 14 inches. Woof. Oh, we're a sweet couple.
Thank you. It says on the box to put all. Y'all, I'm terrible about reading directions. I'm the worst. I am the worst. I just do it. Let's see. Cut 6 slits. No. Cut 6 half-inch slits on top of bag to let steam out.
Yeah, but we didn't do it the same way they do it either. If you look here, they go from inside to side. We went on the top, so our whole top.
That's because I always cook mine.
Yeah, add 1 tablespoon of flour to the bag and shake. Whoops.
Well, we flunked. We failed the test.
We failed chemistry. And they got 11 inches of snow here in Alabama. Got around 3 inches in Sumter. Well,
Can't see hubby. Matt, get over here.
I was trying to keep it from, not drive the ratings down if I'm on there. People start leaving. See, they're starting to leave watching now that I stepped in.
I didn't even look at the thing. 9 inches in Pensacola, Florida. Golly.
A lot of people move south to get away from the snow.
It's going to warm up here, y'all.
It's supposed to be in the 60s on Tuesday.
Tonight is our last,
cold
let me
night.
get my drink because my throat's kind of...
Tonight's our last cold night, and then supposed to get back up in the mid-50s tomorrow.
I think it's going to be...
And then by Tuesday...
Toward the end of the week, it was going to be really high. But
it's going to be up in the mid-60s by Tuesday. Yeah.
No, it's not Tuesday. I think it's toward the end of the week.
Slight chance of rain tomorrow evening, they said.
Yeah, I think it was 45% on my phone. I looked earlier.
They got 8 inches here in West Virginia.
We went out for lunch today.
8 to 9 inches in Jackson, Alabama.
And did we tell them about the Jimmy bread last time?
I don't know if we did or not.
We got something called Jimmy bread. Oh, so good, y'all. It's like just pizza crust with, I think it had maybe some...
It had olive oil on it, I think.
Yeah, and then some garlic and spices.
And some
and
Parmesan.
a tiny bit of Parmesan cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Well, today we got...
Cheesy bread.
Cheese bread. Oh, it was so good, y'all.
It was like a French roll, and it had buttered garlic butter.
Not a French roll. It was like a sub roll.
Yeah, it had
that they had split open, and oh, it was so good.
It had garlic butter
and
some
they
other
give
seasonings.
you whether you get Jimmy bread or cheesy bread. They bring you a side of
meat
marinara.
Sauce. Meat marinara sauce.
No, there wasn't any meat in it.
Well, it's meat flavored. So they put for their spaghetti, I think.
Well, it was good though. You
Yeah.
dip it in there. That was so good.
It was delicious.
Well, Matt got meatballs.
Mears is 35 degrees today. That's coming out of a 0 to -1. Yep. No, thank you.
Eagles and Chiefs are in the Super Bowl.
Nah, I'm pulling for the Buffalo Bills. I'm going for the underdogs. Just sprinkle some flour in it before you bake it out. It should be okay, someone said. That person said there's no sound. My green light's still on. Your light's on too.
Yeah, my green light's on, but I
I'm
don't
sure.
know if it's working.
Obviously they can hear us because people are responding back to us.
It's probably, maybe if you can leave the video and maybe try to come back in, maybe there's just something in your...
Gwen likes to make cinnamon rolls out
connection.
of croissant rolls. That sounds good. 20 to 30s in Illinois. No snow.
Y'all, we met a follower today. Joan, if you're on here or if you see this video, it was nice meeting you today.
Yes. She
recognized us in Walmart.
She says, I seen you on the Facebook. And Laura, of course, she's like, what?
It threw me off. I'm not used to... I'm like, somebody saw me. And then,
And then she asked, don't y'all get recognized all the time?
No. Oh, goodness. Sound is fine, Shirley said. Sometimes, if I have an issue, if I'm watching something on Facebook, I'll just pop out, pop back in. Is there room for our lemon juice in there, Matt?
We'll make some room.
Are you excited for our Sunday meal tomorrow?
I am. I'm super excited. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. If I don't have any coffee made, I'll just stick it all right there where my coffee goes.
I can make some extra in my pot.
No, I don't, I got some Atkins mocha lattes. I'll just use that.
Yeah.
That's what I was figuring I was going to use.
Belle says she hears us fine. So yeah, sometimes it's just whatever your connection is. All right.
Sometimes I talk loud anyway. They could probably hear me without a microphone.
Yeah, but sometimes though, if you have your back to the camera, it doesn't pick it up as well. So
Get my spectacles so maybe I can see better. And again,
just
maybe
got
not.
home from work. I always enjoy. Well,
Nope,
I hope you
didn't
get
help
some
any.
rest tonight, Patty. Thank you, Joan. But that's a different Joan, I think, than the one we saw. I think the one we saw had 3 names.
Okay. Sound is good for me. Okay, in England.
Boy, that's good if she can hear us all the way over there, huh? These microphones are
I
good.
guess we got some big mouths.
Mm-hmm.
Snow is in Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama, all melted away now.
Y'all, I'm ready for spring. I have decided this year, I decided it last week, I'm not a winter girl. I don't. I was sitting on the couch last week, and I says to myself, Self, you don't like winter. I used to could tolerate it. I just don't care for it.
Winters in South Carolina are early winters. This is
No, it's dark outside. It gets dark early. It's like Christmas is over. All the glowing lights are gone. All the glowing nice people are gone because they revert back to.
I'm gonna pack you up, and take you out in the middle, like Montana or somewhere in winter time. Let you experience the winter out there. North Dakota, Idaho.
It used to not bother me. You know how some people have that seasonal thing? I don't know that it's a seasonal thing, but I just finally admitted it. I don't care for winter. I'm ready for spring. I'm ready for it to just brighten up. Maybe it's because it's just not bright anymore. I don't know. Judy loves the winter. Well, I don't anymore. I don't want hot summer. I don't want that. I just want a little more green, a little more.
What's the name of that serves the crepes at Myrtle Beach? What's the name of that restaurant?
Crepe Creations.
Crepe Creations. That's what someone asked us.
Oh, that is the best place. We're already planning the places that we go to. When we go down there, we have to go to the
Original Benjamin's.
No, well that's a once a year thing. We usually do that.
Yeah.
River City Cafe.
Yep.
That's the best hamburger I've ever eaten. Crepe Creations.
Yep.
And is it Tofino's?
Tofino's Italian.
Pizza.
Yeah.
3 places that we have to frequent when we go.
Is it Tofino's? Is it a pizza?
It's pizza, and they have the pastries in there.
But it says like I think is it Tofino's Pizza and Deli or something like that.
I don't know. It is good.
It's in Market Commons.
And it's even better because you're on vacation.
And someone said they don't like the winter either. They're ready for spring.
Well, it's just something about the mood.
Tina's ready for spring also.
We don't get that much
snow
snow,
goes
but it's just
too long before I can get see it.
It's just like there's like a dark shadow or a dark cloud over the area.
Yeah, that's thunder. It went by. I didn't get a chance to see who the name was, but someone said that they hear someone. That's thunder barking that you heard barking. Juanita loves the spring too, not the summer. And then Nancy's ready for the summer or spring. She's done with winter.
Yeah. This has been a long month.
Yeah,
It seems like it's been a longer January than.
Because I've had the heated water down in the chickens on nonstop for going on 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
Because they would freeze up if I didn't. It's been so
The
cold.
water would freeze up.
Yeah, the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, the water.
Yeah.
I get those heated waters plugged in to keep the waters from freezing over.
Look who did that today.
Ah, must be nice. She ventured out in all that snow and did that. Minnesota, and I'm over winter too.
Yeah, it's just not my thing. But it's January's almost over. So then we'll get into February, and that's the month of love.
The love month. You're gonna start singing the love boat.
No. I'm snuggle in my minky. I don't know what a minky is, but the other day
It's
I went out
like one of
blanket or
those
something.
blanket that has maybe the
I
sleeves
went
or
out
something.
to feed the chickens the other day because it was wicked cold that day, and Matt was
It
coming.
was, how cold was it?
Wicked cold. And Matt was on his way home from work, and I didn't want him to have to go out there. So you bought me that thing for Christmas one year. It's this big old. It's like 3 of me, but it's got like a battery pack in it
For a heat
and to heat, and it's got like these little slip pocket, this little thing in the front, like a kangaroo pouch.
Mm-hmm.
And
Pouch pocket.
I didn't realize I was going to go out there, so I didn't charge that little battery. But I put that thing on. It's got this big old hood, and I had on a dress anyway. I mean, I looked it. And then I put on my yellow yard shoes that I go out there in. So I look like this overgrown. People probably thought I was Bigfoot, but I was in a navy blue outfit, and I walked down there and had that hood on and everything, and got the chicken eggs and fed the chickens. I was styling and profiling.
Hi, Wendy. We had a picture, a little cartoon picture. Vale's ready for daylight savings time. They got a lot of snow in Buffalo, Sharon says. I'm pulling for them bills. Six plans to align in the evening tonight. Oh.
What does that mean? What happens if they align?
Matt's going to win the lottery.
Mm.
I didn't buy a ticket, though.
Minky helps. Minky is a blanket. I've never heard or seen it. I don't think of.
I'll have to look it up. I like being outside, even if it's just pulling weeds. In the springtime, anything's better. Yeah. I get very little sleep in the winter. I'm always worried about my furnace constantly.
You sound like Mama. You sound like Mama. If it's not the heater, she's worried about the water dripping. Wicked cold. You sound like a New Englander. Is that what y'all say up there?
Yeah.
Well, where did I hear it then?
I don't know. Wicked. You get that wicked from the wicked.
But Mama worried. She said, I don't have to leave my water dripping tonight. I said, Mama, my phone says it's going to get down to 26. So she said, well, they said on the Weather Channel that it's going to get to 30-something. I said, well, you better check again. I don't go by the Weather Channel because they're never right here.
I love the snow we had in Pensacola. It's so fun. I mean, if you live in Pensacola and you get snow, because it's like once every 100 years, I guess it's probably not so bad. But, you know, and of course, they probably have them. I saw a bunch of videos where people with their little airboats that they use in the Everglades out running around on the snow. Look like fun.
What's that? A light bulb?
With a heart in the middle.
Oh, okay.
20 stars. She sent you stars.
What did you? Oh, thank you.
you.
I don't know who that was. Did you catch that?
I didn't see it. No.
Thank you. I don't know.
Well, we didn't cook dinner tonight.
No,
we
had a late lunch. Well, it was not a late lunch.
Yeah,
it was an on-time lunch, wasn't it?
No, it was almost 1 o'clock before we sat down.
That's not really. Some people consider lunch at 1 o'clock.
I usually go to lunch at 11:30 at work.
I don't think they can see. So we had a lunch at some time this afternoon, and we came home, and I'm full as a tick. I can't eat big twice. I'll just eat a snack or something.
Yeah, I just did a protein shake for my dinner. Yeah. That's it. Someone said to go to, it was something, Designs by Minky. You can look at them there.
Okay. That's the person's name?
It's the blanket. It's mainly a blanket, it said.
Oh.
Okay, I'm glad I caught you live today.
Daylight savings time is March 9th.
That's not too far away.
And it happens to be that person's birthday. I missed the name, but happy birthday, March 9th, and welcome daylight savings time.
Kathleen doesn't care for January or August.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are two pretty hot, one pretty cold and one hot month. Southeast Georgia got 1 to 2 inches of ice 60 miles north of Jacksonville. Ready for flowers and gardening. I think Anne's ready for some gardening too this year already.
I am. I forgot about that. I ordered seeds back before Christmas, probably in the fall. I ordered some seeds, and they came. I've had them put away, and today we bought seed starting mix, and I got some little seed planter things to start the seeds in, and I'm ready to get my seeds going.
Yep, and we just need to get our sweet potato plants, get them in the ground.
Yeah, we want to grow the sweet potatoes again, and I would like to grow onions again.
If we put those in the ground, if we get them earlier, if we get them in early March, because
I think this year, though, you got the 2 boxes. I would do onions in 1 box and the sweet potatoes in 1 box.
I think the 13th, is it 13th of March, or was it the 13th of February is our last frost day? I can't remember which one it is. It's 13 something is the last projected frost date, but that you can start planting stuff outside.
Your head's cut off.
Yeah, I keep leaning over. So
fall is my favorite time of year too, but I don't know.
My favorite time of year is when I'm off.
One of my favorite days in spring, though, is when we go out to Home Depot and go out in the garden.
Mm-hmm.
And everything is just, they've got all, it's so cheerful. And then we go in the fall. And it's so depressing because all the plants are put away. There's no sunshine. The birds are going away. But I love to go to Home Depot in the early spring when they, you see all these little birds up in the rafters, and all the stuff's out and everything's blooming. And everybody's excited because they can go plant. But I don't know if I'm going to plant a whole lot because it's just too hot for me in the summertime to maintain this stuff. All right. Groundhog better say early spring.
Well, I thank you, Sharon. She sure does. You have a very handsome husband.
Where you be?
She know a good thing when she see it. Down the road in Belmont, North Carolina.
Oh, look at all those flower emojis.
That's Renee. Favorite shopping. My favorite shopping.
So we're going to get off here, y'all. What time are we putting on our turkey in the morning, Matt?
Well, you said it's going to take about 3 to 4 hours to cook it.
I gave you the thing with the instructions.
No, you didn't. We didn't have the instructions. We couldn't find them. You gave me the safe handling
package. It was
package.
probably on that thing. Because it's not a pop-up turkey. It didn't have one of them pop-up things in it, did it?
Mm-mm.
Do y'all remember the little pop-up turkeys had a little pop-up thing in it? But when it was done, it would pop up. Y'all were talking about the Minkies. I have one of those heated throws that I keep on my couch, and I just turn it on and sit there and watch TV, and it's heated and it's so comfortable. And Matt wanted one.
It says 3 to 3.5 hours.
Okay, for that amount of weight.
Yeah.
Okay. And so Matt wanted one, so I got him one for Christmas.
And I've been using it every day.
Yeah, and then when Mama was over here, she had one that someone had given her. And I said, Mama, bring that over here. When she had her surgery, I said, bring that over here, and you can have that on the bed to keep you warm in case you get too cold. So she did. So I love those things.
Yep, I sit in my recliner, I put it over top of me, and that just helps me.
Yeah. He always falls asleep in his recliner, and then he comes and gets in the bed, and he'll say the next morning, I didn't sleep very well last night. And I keep telling, what do I keep telling you?
Get in the bed, but I sleep better in the recliner than I do in the bed.
So we need one of those beds.
I think it's because the recliner can't go all the way back, so I'm at an angle.
Yeah, and we would love to probably have one of those beds where you can raise up your, either side or whatever.
Because I don't like sleeping flat.
So that you could be a little bit elevated.
And I think that's the problem. And I can't sleep with 2 pillows because it hurts my neck.
Yeah. Well, y'all, we're going to get off of here. Thank y'all for joining us. I'm glad that we have our meal prepped for tomorrow. And that means I can get up in the morning and just not have to worry about coming in here and fighting with that turkey and making a pie.
Yeah, we're all good. We just put the turkey in the oven and put the pie. We don't got to make no pie in the oven, so you just put the turkey in the oven.
Pie's done.
Yep, and we just put the
turkey,
put the turkey
in the oven and put those casseroles in.
They don't take that long either, so yeah.
So we're going to get off of here and
And we appreciate everybody that stopped on and
yeah.
checked this out today.
Yeah, and the pie was 1 can of Eagle brand milk, 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese, and 1/3 cup of lemon juice. You could do the key lime juice if you wanted to. Pour it in your pre-made. You can make your own graham cracker crust, but I bought the pre-made. And then when it sits in the refrigerator and chills up, cut it and squirt a little
Dollop of Daisy whipped cream. Yeah.
Or you could put Daisy.
A lot of people are saying that their husbands sleep better. They sleep better in their recliner. So yeah, I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
I'm in good company.
Yep.
And Kathleen is sending hugs. Well, thank you, Kathleen.
Well, y'all have a great night. Stay warm, and thank you for stopping by again.
Thanks.
And we will see you again later.
Appreciate
Bye,
it. Y'all have a good
everybody.
night.